Hey guys, what is up and welcome to round number 1 of my Gold Coast Suns MyCoach series. So before we get into round number 1, there's a few new announcements that I want to make for the series. If you guys are just clicking on the video right now, then you're probably wanting to know what's going on. So I thought, why not give you a breakdown of what is going to be happening in this Gold Coast Suns series. So just wanted to let you know that there will be every single game of this series will be on the channel. There will be streams. There is a J21 votes BNF. So at the end of every single video, there will be votes for J21. I'll be giving out votes on who I think who are the best on ground. Then we'll have like player of the round every single week. And we'll also have team selection. Player of the round will be announced the week after. So let's say tonight's game, round 2, I'll announce player of the round for round number 1. Now, I've also got an exciting new, I'd say, system that I'm bringing to this series. We know AFL Evolution 2 it doesn't really reflect how people's statistics go. Basically, I mean, you've got Dusty Martin who might go out there and you only get 3 disposals. I've got a new system that I'm going to be putting into place, and I'd like to announce it now on the channel, and that is AFL Live Stats. Now, AFL Live Stats will be realistic stats. There will be in-game updates of player statistics and stat tracker. Now, you say, how am I going to do realistic stats? I will be getting basically players' numbers of what they're actually getting in the game, and then I will be basically adding them up with what they would be getting in the AFL. Now, I've kind of got like a little bit of a system here. There's like a thing on AFL.com.au that's going to allow me to do this. It basically, I can go and see how many disposals a player has at a certain point in a game, and then basically compare it. So what you'll be seeing is updated stats. There's no longer going to be a quarter time, half time, 3/4 time, and full time AFL Evolution 2 screen. It's going to be our own screen with realistic stats. Like I said, there'll be in-game updates. There'll be stat tracker. It will allow for us to have a realistic experience. So let's move on to round number 1, and that is against the Melbourne Football Club at the MCG. We're going to be meeting them on a Saturday night, prime time, 7. This can be our perfect start to get our season underway. Now, we've got Nick Naitanui, Brad Crouch, Travis Boak, and Braden Maynard making their senior debuts. They did not play in the Marsh series, but they will be debuting for us tonight. I wanted to rest them. Nick Naitanui, I'm excited to see how he goes with this Gold Coast team. So, let's get into team selection for round number 1. And as you guys can see here, Jared Hardbrow, Rory Thompson, Braden Maynard, great to see him in there. Brendan Ellis, Sam Collins, and Lukosius make up the back line. In the midfield, we've got Took Miller, Matt Rowell, his first official game as captain, David Swallow, Alex Sexton, Sam Day, Ben Ainsworth. In the forward line, we've got Isaac Ranking, Ben King, and Nick Holman. On the followers, have a look at these followers. Nick Naitanui, Travis Boak, and Brad Crouch. On the interchange, we've got Ballard, Weller, Greenwood, and Noah Anderson. This is a really good-looking team. This is our first ever round 1 team, so there will be changes every single week if we need to make changes. But I'm excited to get this series underway. It's the Gold Coast Suns. It's Melbourne. We're playing at the MCG. Prime time football. Let's get underway. You can see here, packed our MCG for our first game of the season. Saturday night football. What more could you ask for? Let's hope we can really get off to a perfect start, because that is, we get off to a good start. We can really push for the, our goal is to make finals. Gold Coast Suns have never made finals. That is our goal. We coached the GWS Giants last year, and unfortunately, we were defeated in the second round of the Giants by the Cats. They were just too good for us. But it's the Gold Coast Suns series. Let's get into the first game.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today. You're right, Hutto. Both full lines in for a big day. This could be a high-scoring affair. Both sides would want to make the most of their chances inside 50. Melbourne get into the field as the crowd begins to roar. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. The captains prepare for the toss of the coin.
So here we go, round one, Gold Coast Suns going up against the Melbourne Football Club. Look at Nick Naitanui in the middle of the ground, and we are underway in this game. Naitanui out of the centre. We get the actual first clearance. Ben King just can't hold on, and here come the Demons. So Melbourne Football Club were definitely pressuring us here. You can see a really good fast-paced opening start, and the first goal of the 2021 season did go to the Melbourne Football Club. Beautiful snap there. I think that might have been Charlie Spargo. It was actually Christian Petrarca. I actually thought it was Spargo. Our first look at Matt Rowell for season 2021 with them shorts all the way up, almost to his neck. Gets the handball to Ainsworth here. Gives it back to Rowell. Rowell gets tackled. He was actually really good early on in this game, Rowell. He was applying a lot of pressure. You can see Nick Holman here turning the corner. He chips it to Sam Day. Now, I tried to get Isaac Ranking into the game here. It did not come off. He actually missed here, Sam Day. But we end up getting our first goal, and it's through our new recruit, Brad Crouch. Bounces it home, and the Gold Coast Suns are away. 1-1-7 to 1-6. Massive goal there from Brad Crouch. Good to see him get going. He was pretty good early on in this game. I mean, racking up the disposals. Look at Sam Collins just holding the ball there. Our midfield definitely has the potential to be, I'd say, a top 5 midfield in the league. Lukosius here gets bumped. It results in a goal to Jaden Hunt. He slams that home, and the D's get their second of the game. 2 straight 12 plays, 1-1-7. Pretty fast-paced opening start. I mean, you can see beautiful handball from Ranking here. Gives it over to Holman. Holman's going to run. He's going to kick our second of the night. So Melbourne were actually skipping away, but a big goal there from Holman. We needed that. We get our second of the night, and we continue on this nice play. 2-1-13 plays, 3 straight 18 early on. Have a look at this pressure. Melbourne probably could have been, I think, more in front in this game. I mean, they did have more majority of the ball in this opening term. We did hold on. As you guys can see here in this later stages of the term. We probably should have had almost another shot on goal here. Isaac Rankin takes the mark, but the siren sounds. So we head into quarter time. Now, this is our first look at the J21 quarter time break menus. We're no longer going to be seeing the AFL Evolution 2 menus because, like I said, AFL Live stats have been injected into this series. So 2-1-13, the Gold Coast Suns to the Melbourne Football Club, 3-2-20. Maynard has 10. Ballard has 6, Matt Rowell has 5. Really good start for Maynard. Crouch kicked 1, and Holman's kicked 1. For the D's, Oliver has 9, Tomlinson has 8, and Steve May has 8. So a pretty good opening term from both teams. Melbourne, like I said, probably should have been a little bit more in front in that opening term, considering just how well they were playing. But we hang in there, and we move on to quarter number 2 for this round 1 matchup between this Melbourne Football Club. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the AFL Live stats that we're injecting into the series. You see Travis Boak get into the game. He was pretty quiet, Travis Boak. I was definitely expecting him to do a lot more than he did in this game, but he'll definitely settle in. You should see Alice here kick it to Rankin. He actually almost had a chance here to run on, kick a goal as this one runs out of bounds. 20 plays 13 early. Have a look at the speed of Matt Rowell in this possession. Now, this is the reason we made him captain. Look at the speed. They just can't get near him. He picks it up, he turns the corner, and he has a couple of bounces if you don't mind. Matt Rowell was definitely one of the best players in this series. In this game, I must say. He was really good in this first half. As you see, the ball go inside 50, and Nick Holman here. He has a chance to kick his second. Now, there's a few people saying that maybe Holman shouldn't have been playing. They said he was a bit lucky. But Holman kicks his second goal of the night, and we're back within 1 single point early on in this second term. We actually started to play some really good footy in this second term, but so did Melbourne. I mean, Melbourne are a tough team as the ball goes inside 50, and almost a strong mark there. But look at this run out of the back line, the Lukosius. Lovely handball. Our play through the middle has been really good. You see Ben King here, and this is, like I said, the first ever time I've been playing with this Gold Coast Suns team. So I definitely will have to get used to it. Out the back here, Rankin has a chance to kick a goal. Just has to go off the ground. Doesn't go off the ground. And Noah Anderson misses here to the right-hand side. But you just see the ball movement that we can create from half-back. We're still pushing here. 26 plays 20. We do have the lead. We do have another chance to get in front here. That's a lovely little kick out here. Took Miller was actually unreal in this game. Took Miller, I think, was leading the possessions. We will get a stat update in just a second. You guys will see Took Miller, just how well he was playing. Charlie Ballard actually had a really good quarter as well, really good half. He is number 51, but I definitely will have to change that in the coming videos because definitely he does not deserve number 51. Salem takes the mark here in the middle of the ground for the Demons. They are down by a single goal here, and nice movement from Melbourne results in a lovely goal here to Alex Neal-Bullen. He kicks their fourth. 4-2-26 apiece here early on in this game, and they're starting to play some good footy. So this will probably be, like I said, it's going to be a fun series. So getting involved, we see Took Miller here, and this is when we get our first ever look at our live stat updates. We've got Stephen Mays on 13, Brayshaw's on 13, Miller's on 13. So Miller's he's right up there. Maynard has 12. He's been good off the half-back line, and Clayton Oliver leading the way for the Demons. He has 11. All scores are level at the moment, so both teams playing some really good footy. You see Matt Rowell here trying to get out to it. He can't get to it. 26 plays 26. Closing in on half-time of round number 1. What if, you want to win round 1. You definitely want to win. You don't want to come out and struggle as we head into half-time here. 4-2, 26 apiece. Miller has 13. Maynard has 12. Rowell has had 10 in that opening half. Stephen May has had 13. Brayshaw 13. Clayton Oliver 11. Holman's got 2. Brad Crouch has got 1. And Ballard got our other goal, which we did not see. But a really good opening half. I mean, both teams going at it. You don't really know who the good teams are going to be. And I honestly don't know how well this Gold Coast Suns team is going to be. But a massive second half coming up for both teams. You don't want to fall 0-1 on the season. You want to get off to a good start. So let's get into this second half. Nick Naitanui in the ruck here. Nick Naitanui really did turn it on in this second half. You see him here again. I think he had like 5 clearances in this game. So he's starting to play some really good footy. The ball trickles out here, and we're going to get a throw in. But Naitanui had multiple opportunities in this game to kick goals. Sam Day was the backup ruckman here, taps it down. Look at Naitanui. How does he not kick this goal? Lines up and misses here to the left-hand side. But we do have the lead. 26 plays 27. When you see another opportunity for us to get a goal, we were just pressing. I mean, there was big opportunities in this game to really push. But Melbourne here, look at this swing play. Beautiful kick to Nathan Jones. He plays on, goes up the middle. They've got an opportunity to get a mark here. Who can take the mark? Ball goes down now. Maynard. Like I said, Maynard's probably been our best so far in this game. Besides probably like Matt Rowell and maybe Took Miller. Took Miller's been unreal. But now Isaac Rankin, didn't really see him in the first half. In this second half, he started to get going. Has a chance to kick his first goal of the series. Lines up and he misses to the right-hand side. We lead by 2 points early on in this second half here. You see Braden Maynard trying to take the game on. Probably, I was really impressed. He's probably our best recruit so far in this game. But have a look at Petrarca. Turns on the left foot, if you don't mind, and kicks one of the goals of the game. Massive goal there to Petrarca. And the Demons right back in this game. Even though we were dominating, it kind of felt like this Demons team were getting on top. Now, they're only up by 4 points. I know that I'm saying that we were dominating, but we probably should have been, I think, 3 or 4 goals up. But this Demons team definitely pushing us here, definitely holding us off. Tom McDonald pushes in the back. So we get a disposal update here in this term. Took Miller 15, Clayton Oliver 15, Brayshaw 13, Maynard 13, and Stephen May has the 14 in this game. Stephen May been really good. I mean, he's been really good on the half-back. But look at Took Miller. Took Miller really starting to get going in this second half. He's closing in on leading the disposals for the game. I mean, just single here. He was really pushing us over the hump. So 33 plays 29 here. Noah Anderson, our 2 young players, link up here. And Isaac Rankin finally gets on the board here after having consecutive misses. He kicks his first goal of the game. And that is the lead for the Gold Coast Suns. Our pressure was really good as well. 35 plays 33. Off the back line, Lukosius getting on his bike here. Loads up. Ben King, one out here. May punches it down. Now, May was pretty good in this game. We're going to get a ball up here. Isaac Rankin, nice tackle. We definitely were getting on top in this second half. We were dominating. And you see here, the hard work finally pays off as Hugh Greenwood slams it home for the Gold Coast Suns. He was pretty quiet, but that's a big goal for Greenwood. And we extend our lead just before 3/4 time. 41 plays 33. Naitanui gets the tap down, and there is the siren. So we head into 3/4 time with a nice lead. We did start to get on top in that term, and it's starting to pay off on the scoreboard. The Demons did have the lead, but we did fight back. 6-5 41 to 5-3 33. Miller's been really good with 17. Maynard's got 13. Crouch has 13, our 2 recruits. Crouch has also kicked a goal. Rankin finally got on the board. Clayton Oliver had 17. Brayshaw has got 15. And Stephen May's got 14. Petrarca's kicked the 2 goals for the Demons. Massive last quarter coming up. We can go 1-0 on the season and really stake our claim as a good football team. I mean, winning on the road at the MCG on a Saturday night, nothing better. Let's get into this this last quarter. I mean, 41 plays 33. We need that center clearance. And guys, enter Ben King. I mean, Ben King's last term. Just watch how good Ben King's last term is here. But you see the Demons, though. They were relentless. Look at our pressure. Our pressure was so good, but still Max Gorn results in a goal. He brings it back to 2 single points. As you see this beautiful play. So Maynard definitely was trying to take the game on here. He kicks up the line. One out here is Ainsworth, can take the mark, punches it down. Rankin goes off the ground. Beautiful here. Sam Day. Look at the run from the Gold Coast Suns off the half-back line. This is where I think our best possessions can play. And David Swallow hits up Ben King all alone. He can go back and kick the goal for the Suns to give us a 6-point lead. He does. 47 plays 41. Big goal there to Ben King. And he is not done yet. He was very quiet for them first few quarters. And like I said, Took Miller taking over this game. Definitely best on so far. Chips it over the top. And now Ben King can run in, kick his second goal in the space of 30 seconds. Slams it home. And the Gold Coast Suns have a 2-goal lead early on in this last term. We can run away with it now after the D's kick the first goal. Nick Naitanui was getting on top in this quarter. You see another center clearance for the Gold Coast Suns. 41 plays 53. Ball goes down, but Melbourne, they definitely were trying to punch it down. Ben King again in the goal square. Ball goes out the back. Just has to go off the ground here. Just has to go off the back. He has a chance to kick his third of the term, and he misses. He was unreal in this last term. 54 plays 41. And I'm telling you what, Ben King, 3 goals in the space of 40 seconds. He chips that through. It goes through for a goal. And Ben King, take a bow, was absolutely dominant in this last term. Really playing some good footy. 41 plays 60. The Gold Coast Suns running away with it here. You see here a big shot on goal here from Lukosius, who's probably one of our best as well. He misses. Lockie Weller here starting to get going. It was just an all-round good performance from everyone. I mean, in this last term. Our backs are against the wall after Max Gorn kicked that goal. And we still weren't done. Miller goes up the line. Almost a chance here. One more goal here, and I thought this game was definitely over. But Melbourne were definitely not going to lie down. They were definitely going to keep pushing. You see, well, a lovely handball to Holman. Holman gets it over to Ainsworth, and he chips it and finds Rankin, who has had a really good second half here. Kicked the goal, kicked his second goal, and extends our lead. We should be home here. The Gold Coast Suns are well on their way to win their first game of the 2021 season. Our first game as coach for the Gold Coast Suns, and its success. Malcolm here kicks a goal for the Demons to make it a little bit more respectful on the scoreboard. But an all-round really good performance. We just need some icing on the cake, and boy, oh boy, do we get it. Look at this. Another recruit gets involved. Nick Naitanui runs in and puts a little bit of icing on the cake for a terrific performance from the Gold Coast Suns. On the road, getting the W. We will play at home next week. That was big, and we get the win. That was on the siren. The Gold Coast Suns get their first win of the season. Our first win of this MyCoach series. It's going to be an exciting series, so get on board. A massive win for us. Let's go and have a look at the results and the final AFL Live stat tracker. Miller finished with 26. Brad Crouch finished with 22. Rao was really good with 20. First game as skipper. Ben King kicked 3. That last term was unreal. Isaac Rankin kicked 2. Nick Holman kicked 2. And for the Demons, Clayton Oliver was accumulating all game. Brayshaw had 21 and Stephen May had 17. Petraka finished with 2. Mitch Hannon finished with 2 and Jaden Hunt finished with 1. Gorn also kicked 1 for the Demons. All round great performance for the Gold Coast Suns. We'll take it. We'll move on to round number 2. Let me know what you guys thought of the video as we move through to another series of J21 votes. So there'll be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll be giving out my 5 votes, my 4 votes, my 3 votes, and my 2 votes, also the 1 vote. So round number 1, there's a lot of players who probably could have got this. I'll give semi-reasonings of why I've gave these votes out, but we'll be keeping a leaderboard. There'll be a team best and fairest at the end of the season, so get ready for that as we look at the votes for round number 1. So round number 1, I thought Took Miller deserved the 5. He was unreal. Matt Rowley's first game as captain. Nick Naitanui was great in the ruck, absolutely killed Max Gorn. Brad Crouch on debut, and Braden Maynard. So our 3 recruits getting some votes. Travis Broke not in there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and stay blessed. I'll see you guys in the next video on the channel.